We'd been here before, in 2014. We didn't hit the summit, the bugs were horrible, our packs were too heavy, and we were off-route high on the mountain. So we thought we'd come back and try it again in 2017.
Team Buff ready to embark on their second Gannett Peak summit attempt.
Go back to 0.
So mine weighed in at 61.2. I think it's the water. I think we underestimated how much the water was going to weigh. All I added from this morning was water and a bear canister, and that added a bunch. TW?
59 point, it's bouncing 59 to 60, but really close to 60. Go 59.8. Yep.
59.8.
All right,
Keep filming. So far, I've got the lightest pack, but
this award is for the heaviest pack award.
how about the most improved?
Ooh. That's not me.
No.
64.
That's on the high end of 64, closer
Yep.
to 65. And
Closer to 60.
Okay.
We'll take it.
we're not really sure why we're carrying such heavy packs. Well, I know why we're carrying such heavy packs. It's because we brought everything we thought we might possibly need for a week on the mountain.
Right. Some
So-
guys can do it with 35 pounds. We can't, really.
No.
What's going on, Prof?
Well, we're working our way up the switchbacks. 27 of them, and we're on number 10.
Nice.
So we're chugging through them.
A little thunder in the background. Good job. Rain has let up, I think. There's our water supply too. Just beautiful, but yeah, it's raining.
More rain than we wanted.
That's for sure.
Well, hopefully we can push on.
Whew, Prof, what's the report?
It'd be really nice to get some sunshine. Dry everything out a little bit.
Yeah, we've been wet.
Feeling pretty good though.
That's good.
All right, here we are. It's 10 miles, 0.11 in. And we're looking for our first night campsite. Good job, well done. We're beat up, but okay under the circumstances. We are in the dead forest right now, looking for some running water at the bottom. Take a look at these views. The dead forest. Could be kind of creepy, I suppose, if you let it get to you, but promised. Day 2, camp 1, 8:32. Here's a camp. The tent. Boot sweats in it. Taking stuff out ready for the day. And again, the view. Look at that view. Through the dead woods, was it? Through the dead forest, and after 10.5 miles, camp 1. Fueling the body, washing the clothes. How'd you sleep, Prof?
About as well as you can in a tent with 3 grown men.
Okay, we'll take that.
Well, we started out hiking day 2, didn't hike too long, and we got our first stream crossing here. I think we're just under Phillips Lake, maybe Star Lake, heading over to Double Lake. I didn't videotape much yesterday because of it was a miserable day. 10.5 miles, rain. Found out my rain jacket no longer is rainproof. Yeah, we got Team Buff here, swapping out boots for sandals for our first river crossing where we didn't want to get soaked. Yeah, we're up above Honeymoon Lake. some switchbacks to go down. And once we get down to the bottom, we'll go around the left end of this lake, and in the valley behind this rock ridge holding in the lake, and I think that's the Dinwiddie Glacier runoff. We arrived at Dry Forks Bridge that they said was damaged due to multiple high water events, and we can get across it, but we're going to be walking through water. We got our typical afternoon thunderstorm, little bits of hail coming down. We're taking a break. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and we're not to camp. We got a little ways to go, but we got to go across this bridge. We're probably going to do that in our sandals. Alright, boots are off, pants are zipped off, sandals on. I know my daughters were laughing at me, and one of them even scoffed at the fact that I bought these Crocs. I think they're going to come in handy right about now. And the sun's coming out, so how bad can it be? Some might call it refreshing. Holy cow. This is moving. Oh. Monday.
Yeah, Monday. 1.88 miles in, and our first, for all intents and purposes, full view of Gannett right over there. Beautiful sunshiny morning, cool breeze. We're just taking it slow and steady. 10 miles the first day, 10.5 first day.
There's one more when we have to cross the Dinwiddie.
That's the one right there about what I really remember.
Shucks it again, all over again.
Mayhem.
Mayhem!
Mayhem, yes! Definite mayhem.
Alright, that was
Now this is the view from about 11,000 feet. And you can see Gannett up there. We took our rest day Tuesday, Wednesday morning, early AM. maybe get a 3:34 a.m. start. And you can see our route goes left of the lake here, left of the moraine and the rock face, and we'll come up. I think 5:30 on Wednesday morning. We've been walking for 2 hours. We're gonna head up above the ice field right. Well, we're making our way up the snow field. Yep. Sun's coming up. Just a beautiful morning on the mountain, cool temps, but not really that bad, pretty mild. And we're gonna head up this glacier here and hook around to the right, and that tiny little piece of rock up there, kind of hidden there, is the Goose Pinnacle. Well, we're coming up on 12,000 feet here, and we had a good snowfield. We came up here, glacier, some cracks opening up. We're gonna hop across a little bit of rock here, and then our trail heads off that way. So well, we're coming up to the berg Schrung on the Gooseneck Glacier. This might be the most challenging part of our climb. Once we make that little col up there, we're going to be able to go right and gain the summit ridge. And that's the summit right there. Don't look too far away. It's going to take us a while. We got to get over that thing. Boot sweat's chugging. Oh, beautiful. Starting to collapse here, but we'll go around and up. Boot sweat's chugging. That is
Probably one place where people have climbed the rock.
yeah, past years.
Yeah.
Once this melts out in a couple of weeks, this is going to be a pretty iffy traverse. Yeah, this thing is just starting to open up here. A couple weeks it'll be open. We're headed up. You want to go straight up? Well, we made it up over the berg and up Gooseneck Glacier. There's the Gooseneck Pinnacle. And what we have left is a little section here. We gain that ridge, and then we'll be on the summit ridge. And those blocks up there, rock up there, is the summit. So that's where we're headed. We've got some pretty spectacular views up here, about 13,200. We got about another 600 feet to go up to the summit. We're going to walk across a little bit of rock, and then the summit ridge. And then I guess that's really only halfway. We do want to go down, but it's looking pretty good for us. Weather's looking good, it's holding. About 13,470 feet. About another 300 feet to go, and we're aiming for those rocks up there on the summit. We're about to gain the summit ridge. There's Boot Sweat back there. Holy cow, this is dicey. You can see some climbers. There's a group of 5 that they passed us on their way down. This is work. This is not a gimme. It's not a walk-up. I have maybe 20 meters to go to gain the summit ridge, and I'm expecting some views up there. Let's go check it out. Boot Sweat's back there. He's still chugging. He's always chugging. Whoa. Oh, yeah. This is incredible. Thousands of feet down on this side, thousands of feet down on this side. Headed for those rocks. It's gonna be amazing. Boot Sweat's back there. He's chugging. I'm gonna wait for him to catch up. Well, we're just headed along the summit ridge. Kind of up here. It's a long ways down. Just breathtaking. We're almost there. There's Boot Sweat coming over the edge, slow but steady. I'm gonna finish this out. Those rocks are it. I got one little bit left. This is gnarly. Holy crap. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm sure the views are going to be worth it in the sense of accomplishment. But holy crap. Maybe buy a sailboat. Well, Boot Sweat's going to come across one of the sketchiest parts of the climb here, I think. Holy cow, is there a lot of exposure. Got a couple more following us up. He's over there. Here he comes. Right around the corner. It is 1 foot at a time. There can't be any mistakes here. All right, onward. Now it's just a matter of picking our way through the rocks to the top. Whew. We got boot sweat here coming up the summit blocks. Hell yeah. And just around the corner here is the register. So that only means one thing. We put Team Buff on a high point in Wyoming, Gannett Peak. We are on the summit. Gannett Peak. Top of Wyoming. Just outstanding views, 360. All right, we got Team Buff represented, boot sweat and prof up here on the high point of Wyoming, Gannett Peak, 13,804 feet, and there's only one thing left to do. We are on
the top.
Yeah, but that's halfway. We know we got to get down, and we got a long ways to go. But boy, we're gonna enjoy the views up here. Taking a little water and food. Oh, it is gorgeous. Beautiful day. Couldn't ask for any better. Woo! See you when we get back to camp. So we're on the Gooseneck Glacier here, and this was one of the riskiest coming up. It's a big drop, and there's a open bergschrung down there where we came across a little bridge right in the middle. So we thought we'd rather get down safe and make it into camp. So we put in a snow picket, and I'm belaying. Garrel's down climbing, I'm not doing anything, but if he were to fall, I got him on a belay device, and I'd stop his fall. And then when he gets down there, he's gonna put in a picket, and I'm gonna down climb, and he's gonna belay me down. We're trucking along. We came down the ridge, came down over the berg behind the gooseneck up there. Came down this steep section of snow. We think the hardest parts are done. Still not easy, because holy cow, you can't even see our camp from here. It's around the corner. It's a long freaking ways away. But we got nothing but time. How do you define success? For Boot Sweat and me, the climb was a success because we tagged the top. My climbing buddy, Talking Waters, he started the trip with a respiratory bug that amplified the effects of altitude on the body. This prevented a summit attempt for him, even though he put in all the effort and training leading up to the trip. But maybe he wasn't really less successful. Why do we do this? Climb. For me, it's not because the mountain is there. It's about the challenge and finding limits. If I succeed and survive, I have to ask, what else am I capable of? I did this, so I must be capable of more. But perhaps the real reason for climbing is not about the goal of summit at all. It's about the journey and the shared experiences. Knowing you're committed to the team. You'd do anything for each other. I've got your back and you've got mine. That's a pretty good reason to find another mountain and do it again. And it's also what makes this a successful climb for all of us. Until the next time we get to say we are on the top. Climb on, climber dudes.